Hi, my friends. So I had pulled some cards, and the message that I brought in with them felt like it needed to be shared. I'm really working on just letting things flow and kind of go where I'm led, and I was led here to give you guys a reading. I would love it if you would ask if this is for you, pause it here, and if it is, awesome. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. So this is a quick one. We got the Six of Swords or the Six of Spires. We got the Six of Stones or Pentacles. And then we got the Chariot. So the Six of Swords is all about moving into calmer waters, whether that be escape or some type of reconciliation or something. You're being asked to travel along these bridges in between these huge, beautiful mountains, get out of this fog that's keeping you hidden, keeping things hidden from you also. And start making more journeys into the unknown, into things you haven't tried before, places you haven't been, maybe trying to forge some new relationships, whether that's friendships, romantic relationships, whatever that may be, whatever resonates for you. It's time to start taking some action. And with the Six of Stones, the book description talked about this artwork and how these people are gathered together to try and rebuild their city after a sandstorm, after a massive event where, the dust is settling, you're kind of getting your footing back, and it's time to really be generous with the gifts that you've been given and start giving back. Start giving back what you reap, or you sow what you reap. I almost said you reap what you sow, but either way, it's time to start moving on that. It's time to get in your little boat, start dealing with some of the emotions that have come up after the storm, really hone in on focusing on why you were triggered, where that could have come from, how many different times in your life that something like this may have happened that you maybe didn't deal with right away, and start being more generous with the gifts that Spirit has given you. I feel like for many of you, there are just areas of untapped potential, which, okay, like sometimes we just don't know how to get there. And I think what I'm feeling called to say is at least ask Spirit in a protected space. And then, one small step can have a huge effect. Doing one little thing differently can have a massive effect on you, on those around you, on people you don't even know who are also in the spiritual community, and people who aren't in the spiritual community. But it's definitely time to, kind of break out of this shell. Remember that you're not in the storm anymore. We're getting out of this fog that we've put ourselves in potentially. And we can work together with community and start rebuilding. You don't need to be this little person up here all on your own, trying to oversee everything. Maybe that's not your job. Maybe that's not what you're here for right now. Maybe it's time to start really looking for like-minded people, people you've always felt drawn to, people that I just feel like you need to look for people and start making some of those steps, because what you put back into other people will come back to you, and that's good or bad.